New Mexico football Friday night power poll, and Las Cruces at the top. Rightfully so, because they handled the Bulldogs tonight. Mayfield, I think that's going to be changing. Mayfield Trojans rocked by the Volcano Vista Hawks, who are not even in the poll this week. Mayfield followed up by Cleveland Valley and Rio Rancho, rounding out the top 5. As you see at the bottom of the poll, got a couple of ties. Santa Rosa and St. Mike's holding it up at tie for 11th. And Cibola and the Trisco Heritage in the 13th position. Welcome back. Both teams suffered losses last week. Gadsden took it on the chin by the Hobbs Eagle, while the Carlsbad Cavemen put hands on the Roswell Coyotes. Gadsden and Roswell looking to rebound against one another tonight. Yeah, the band, huh? Panthers, Ramon Martinez taking it to the right, then to the left, where he finds an opening, and he's going to go about 15 yards on the play. Yep, tackled out of bounds. Now here comes Gadsden again, the deep throw, but Roswell's very own Cody Dross coming up with the INT, change of possession. Coyotes with the ball now, and J.J. Fierro running up the middle for the gain of about 30 on the play. Couldn't get to the end zone, however. Roswell do put 30 on the board as they win this one over Gadsden, 30-9. Pinto's pound and the Hornets get caught in the storm. That's the storyline from last night. Lawrence Gilligan is back with the rewind. Lawrence, does that sound all right?
Yeah, I think that's about, well, sums it up. What am I doing here then if you sum it up like that, huh?
Hey, you know what? I was just trying to give you a little handoff, man. That was the
well, I
baton.
appreciate it.
This is the relay we're running tonight.
I'll take it and run with it, that's for sure.
Since the machines are messing up on us,
I know,
we got to
man.
do something, man.
We're running. All right. Well, we've got 3 games on tap from last night. First up, the Cleveland Storm take their show to Wilson Stadium against the Highland Hornets. Well, if you're the Hornets, not a good way to spend your homecoming game as the Storm look to improve to 5-0. First quarter, the Storm defense shuts down Highland. It's Desmond Branch blowing up the offensive guard, picking up the sack. Storm get the ball and waste no time going downfield. Storm quarterback Kian Hami hits Andre LaRossi. LaRossi with a solid grab. And yeah, he's got the Storm inside the 10-yard line, and they mean business. Cleveland punches it in on the very next play. It's Hami with the handoff to Jesse Nieto. Storm leads 7-0. And how about this for a stat? The Hornets defense has given up an average of 62 points so far this season. Storm were close to that number last night. This time it's Nieto getting around the corner for the score. Nieto scores 3 touchdowns in this one. Cleveland scored on all 5 of its first half possessions. Storm win big, 54-0 over the Hornets.
Let's get moving. Hey, like downhill. Let's get downhill in a hurry. Hey, all day. Come on, all day.
Well, it was all day at Milne Stadium as Moriarty took it to Albuquerque High. Pintos find the end zone quickly. Running back Joe Jackson faking out everybody, including the cameraman. Jackson gets in for the score. Pintos get back to the 500 mark with a 3-3 record with the win. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs have now lost 34 straight games. They just can't seem to stop the bleeding. 55-0 is the final score. Well, that's a way to start a football game last night. Former Manzano Monarch coach Ocampo and Centennial hosting Hatch. Hatch hanging in there. Adrian Grajada is in with the touchdown, but this one belongs to Centennial and the quarterback, Quevin Redding. Redding finishes with 7 total touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdowns, accompanied by 183 yards on the ground. Redding also passed for 134 yards and 3 touchdown scores. Centennial improves to 4-1 with a 49-13 win. Well, Van, that's your look at the Thursday Night Rewind. Coach Ocampo and his team will have their hands full with the St. Michael's Horsemen next week. Back to you.
Yeah, the defending champions of AAA, their hands will be very full. Bernalillo starts tonight, still looking for a breakthrough to victory number 1. The Spartans 0 in 5 outings thus far, and hosting the Piedra Vista Panthers out of Farmington. Little Ricky Martin playing in the background, huh? Bernalillo the punt, and then Bo Clafton says, I got it. He's back to receive. Piedra Vista's fancy-footed Bo Clafton looking, weaving, finding openings. He's not going to run this thing back, is he? What? Are you kidding me? Bo Clafton to the house for the touchdown for Piedra Vista. They would be like that all night. Panthers, ball again, but this time Raymond Fasano flashing attitude with the sack. He didn't like the last play. Then Panthers Making it into the end zone one more time. Nathan Martinez taking the handoff and is off to the races, and he carries some people in there. Piedra Vista winning 47-0, the final score. We are winding down, but there's still more Football Friday on the way. We still have to hand out the Spirit Stick. The Santa Rosa Lions have something to say about that, and a football showdown with the Dexter Demons. And that treat known as 8-man football served under the sun. Robert Pugsley went out and got the highlights when we return, plus a recap of the Power Poll.